So, good morning, everybody, or whatever time it is when you're watching this video. What I thought I would do is to begin to kind of record some of these short videos to kind of talk about some of the blogs that I've been writing and some of the concepts that I'm talking about in those blogs. This is kind of a newer thing for me, and I figured I'd just get myself out there and start talking about I think things that are important for every small business owner. And so anyway, my latest blog is really around this whole concept of a business operating system and all the different symptoms that I see, which indicate that a small business needs a business operating system. And the blog that I just recently wrote about was around sales and this fact that I see many businesses, they'll be increasing in sales, but they actually decrease in profit. More sales causes more problems, lower profit, deliverability problems, or the ability to deliver the service in a consistent way. And so that really points to the fact that you need a business operating system, that something isn't working, that the engine or the system of the business is really not churning out the type of work that is going to be scalable, be repeatable. And so in this blog post I kind of talked about those different things and the three kind of pillars, if you will, of a business operating system. Something that's going to drive clarity in your business, something that's going to drive alignment, and then really lastly, something that is going to help you to execute in a way that's superior. So superior execution is the third one. So those three areas, clarity, alignment, and superior execution, are three things that a business operating system should help provide your business. And so how does that relate to sales? The first one is clarity. I often see when I start getting into an engagement with a customer and we're trying to build a plan and help them execute on that plan, is there's not clarity around what we're trying to achieve from a sales perspective. It's like, we want to just sell more stuff, or we just want to sell more, or so there's really not a clarity in terms of, hey, did we actually achieve the goal that we set out to achieve in terms of sales? So clarity is a huge one. So if you're thinking right now as a small business owner, there's not 100% clarity around your sales goal, like you want to do 5 million, 10 million, 20 million, whatever it is this year, that's a problem, because if there's not clarity around that, you're not going to be able to budget, you're not going to be able to control your costs or match your costs versus that particular budget, and you're going to be leaking profit. So the clarity is really super important. The second piece is alignment. So there needs to be alignment. Okay, so if we decide we're going to do $10 million worth of sales, there needs to be alignment around what type of sales you're going to do, what particular product lines you're going to push. And I see that happen a lot, where the business owner, often it's the CEO that's the one that's selling the most. There's not clarity around what product lines they want to push. And because not clarity and alignment, the folks that are really responsible for delivering that product and service, they don't feel comfortable. There's a concern that they could maybe not even deliver to the degree that they feel good about. And so there's pushback, there's a lack of alignment. Again, profitability problems, because maybe we're selling a product or service that doesn't have a high gross margin. We're chasing revenue. So that's number two. The third piece around that then is execution. How do you drive superior execution in sales? Well, again, clarity initially. What are we trying to achieve? Alignment. We're on the same page in terms of what we're going to sell, how much of it, each one of those things we're planning on selling, how we're going to actually deliver on the service. And the last piece is execution. How do you actually deliver sales results in a repeatable way? And I talk about it in the blog, but really you need to have some way to check in, some way to to look at, hey, this is what we planned on doing this week. And there's a couple companies that I work with that we have a weekly check-in, weekly or monthly check-in, where we're checking in terms of the sales activities, in terms of the sales results, how many bookings got generated, that type of thing. So you need some type of sales dashboard or report card. And in this blog post, I created this an Excel spreadsheet that you can download where you can start tracking your sales. So hopefully this video is helpful. It's one of the first ones that I've done, and I'm just trying to get myself out there. Don't worry about the quality of the video. Just get it out there so you guys can benefit from it. And so there's, again, 3 things. If you want to really have superior execution in the sales arena, for sales, you need to have clarity. What are you specifically trying to accomplish? You need an alignment. Everybody's on the same page around those goals. And then the way that you execute in a superior way is you have some way to check in to make sure that you're actually achieving the targets and the goals that everybody talked about and everybody's aligned around. So hopefully that's helpful. You can read the blog below this video. And again, I'm going to try to do these things more often, because I think it's beneficial maybe for you to listen to something instead of just reading it. So again, this is John Boudreau from Envisionable, and I hope you have a great day. Thanks.